Hi, so the first mobility drill is the shoulder rotation. We're keeping a straight arm, palm is forward, and I'm holding a weight or squeezing a fist. And then from here, I'm opening up in the shoulder as far as I can overhead, and I rotate through the armpit, reaching back so the palm is facing down, and then I pull it through. And I repeat that from there. So the palm is forward when I come up, I rotate shoulder, armpit, reach back so the palm is down, come through and reset. If I'm going in the reverse, all else remains the same. I start with this forward, reach back, then when I can go no further, I rotate around armpit, elbow, palm until it's facing me again, and then lower it back down with control and repeat. When done, repeat on the other side. The second one we did was a scap pull. It was a scap pull. So with this one, we were looking for nice straight arms, so we're not pulling with the elbows. We've got a little bit of tension on this band pulling out, but not a lot. This is about squeezing with your back and your shoulder blades. So with this, the feeling is, imagine something is right between your shoulder blades and you want to squeeze your shoulders back and down to bring the shoulder blades closer together. And then you want to relax and extend out. So it's just feel about squeezing the shoulder blades back and down. The shoulders should not pop up in your ears. And then release. It'll be a small movement at first, but gradually that should get bigger. And you can have somebody put a finger in the middle of your back for a little tactile cue. You can also do this against the wall. So without moving anything else, my arms stay completely straight. And I squeeze the shoulder blades together and then extend. The third one we did was the hip rotation. So with that one, I'm starting, you can have a broomstick or something beside you, or you can have the wall that you're leaning up against so you don't fight for your balance. And from this is all about the hip. And so we are lifting the knee up first, and then we're opening out to the side, and then from here I'm thinking about this internal rotation in the hip. So I rotate as much as I'm comfortable, and then keeping this open here, I bring it around behind me, not too far, just enough that I can keep this open. And then I reset and come through again. Open, rotate to one side, and then tilt in, bring it around, just behind the other leg, not much further, and forward. And when I reverse, the opposite happens. So I go straight back, I open to the side, it won't be very high, and then I rotate so that the knee and heel are in line, and then I basically close the door. And then straight back, open to the side, rotate this in line, and close the door. And the fourth one we worked on was for a T-spine twist. And we did this in a bit of a squat position where I'm kind of relaxed through here, and I'm gonna have, again, just like we did with the scap pull, we want a little tension on the band, and arms are straight, and I'm turning just at thoracic spine. So in this position, all I want to do, my head will follow the middle of my chest, and I'm going to turn to one side to get this opening in the upper back only. So I'm not twisting in the hips. It's just here, then I come back to center, and I turn here. So from here, turning at the center, just like so, arms stay in line with my shoulders, my head stays in line with the center of my chest, come back to the middle, turn to the other side, and you'll repeat. If I was doing this in the half kneeling position, which I was meant to show earlier, I'll be here. And if you need to, you can do this standing with your knee on a box. So you can still do it in kind of a kneeling position where the one foot is actually, the one knee is up on something. If the kneeling position is hard on the floor, or you can just do it in the standing position, but everything is pretty much the same. And in this one, all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn in towards this knee. You'll notice that all of this stays stable, and I'm just turning here again. but it's in this side and coming back. And I'll stay on one side for this. So I'll do a few reps on this side, say 5 this way, pause, and then come back. And then I can switch to the other side and do the other side. So those are the options for the twist and the T-spine.